Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Isha Bihari. I'm a faculty at National Law University, Meghalaya, and I welcome you all to Season 2 of React at NLU Meg. Episode 2. Today we would be talking about advisory courses. Joining us today, a couple of students have already joined in, and I would request the students to send a live request so that they can join in before we begin this episode. So, thank you for joining us on this Instagram live session about the advisory support courses at NLU Meghalaya. Provide you with unique learning opportunities and experiences to explore your creativity, leadership, and research skills in the legal and social fields. Now, what are advisory support courses? Advisory support courses at NLU Meghalaya are specially designed to extend beyond traditional classroom settings. They encourage students to engage in real world practical assignments across diverse fields like community leadership, legal documenting, social entrepreneurship, photography, even creative pursuits like legal filmmaking and archiving legal history. And to those with a passion for socio legal storytelling, there are opportunities to write scripts on relevant issues or to develop legal codes and software, among others. Now, these advisory support courses are non taught in nature, so the way they are evaluated is through a pass no pass system. Now, how does the pass no pass system work? Rather than traditional grading, these courses follow a pass no pass system, which allows students to focus on skill development without the pressure of grades. The performance is evaluated by a panel which assesses the depth of the learning and the effort one puts into the field work, allowing the students' passion and commitment to shine through their transcripts. Now, non-taught courses for the undergraduate programs span seminars, viva, term papers, and advisory support courses, of course. Each of these activities is designed to help explore personal interest with the mentorship of faculty members. These includes engaging in community projects, creating documentaries, or conducting fieldwork, all of which can be pursued during vacation time, giving the students flexibility and exposure. Now, advanced opportunities for postgraduate programs are also available, which have an additional suite of advisory support courses tailored to deepen critical thinking, research, and writing skills. Courses like critical thinking encourage students to analyze theoretical framework and contribute incremental insights to existing fields. Meanwhile, research led courses focus on microdomains within emerging knowledge, while advanced writing sharpens academic and analytical writing through assignments like empirical research papers and book reviews. In advanced teaching learning, postgraduate students even get the chance to assist faculty in undergraduate programs, gaining valuable teaching experience. Now, how are these courses evaluated? As I said, there are term papers, vivas, and dissertations. For postgraduates, all advisory courses are evaluated by specially constituted panel to ensure comprehensive feedback on each student's growth and development. Now, these courses are a fantastic opportunity to gain practical skills and develop a nuanced understanding of social legal context. And we hope the session has sparked some interest in these enriching programs. While Soumyadeep has already joined us, while our other student Yaisuk joins us. Yaisuk, if you're not able to join us, I would request that you come to my cabin. Meanwhile, I would take a moment to introduce one of our other faculty who is a mentor in one of our advisory courses, Dr. Ankita Chakraborty. She's a faculty of law here. Ma'am, can you shine some torch on the advisory courses that you're mentoring students and what exactly are they doing?
Right. So, hi, I take the advisory course on legal documenting. So, what does legal documenting mean? In a traditional sense, it would seem like maybe documenting case laws or documenting contracts, but here in legal documenting, we actually are documenting the customary and cultural practices that are prevalent in traditional societies, which has a scope to be drafted into law. So, where there is no law, there can we bring in customary practices into the law. And because these, so we have the system of shnongs here, dorbar shnongs, which is a local governance, because Meghalaya, it comes under Schedule 6. So the local governance, how it is influencing the culture and how the customary practices are prevalent here. For example, say marriage. So there is no documented marriage laws or adoption or say inheritance for that matter of fact. So in a Khasi society, the marriage, inheritance, and adoption, maintenance, all these things are basically matrilineal and matrilocal in nature. So my students, my advisory students in the first trimester, they went to the Dorbar Shnongs and they collected data on these practices. They also collected data on how these local healers work. So local healers means these traditional practitioners who practices traditional medicines. Okay. And because it is not a part and parcel of the formal patent system, how traditional knowledge can be roped in with these local practitioners. So my students have collected data on that. They have also collected data on POXO cases, on domestic violence cases, so on and so forth. So they are also planning to document certain customary laws with regards to land rights over here. So yeah, that's what they are doing.
Thank you, Dr. Ankita. Now, I think it's time that we chime in our students. And Soumyadeep, can you tell me about your experience of what you're doing and what your subject is?
First of all, good evening, everyone. Welcome you to the live. So currently, I'm enrolled to the advisory course of legal filmmaking, and I have been with this advisory course for the past 1.5 years, and I'm still working on some projects which we are working and we planned earlier. So now it's been just a start, and it will, be more advanced in the coming days.
Okay, that sounds very fascinating. And I'll also now turn the camera towards Yaisuk. Yaisuk, please introduce yourself and tell me about the advisory course that you're in.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, everyone. My name is Yaisuk Langkar and I am a second year law student from National Law University. And the advisory course that I'm taking is community leadership. In community leadership, we have done a few activities, in which the first activity that we did was uh, we uh, uh, we organized cleaning drives in the village, in which every Saturday at 2 p.m. every member is required to come out and participate in this cleaning drive. And the second one is we take tuitions for some of the students, upper primary and lower primary, in which they every Saturday at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. they come and we teach them a few subjects which they are finding difficulties in.
That's nice. Soumyadi, being a law student and then, being engaged in something that's advisory course, which is non-taught in nature, a lot of the other students may not be aware of it. So, in what ways is it helping you in your academics, or is it something beyond that aligns with your passions, or, is it like interest that you are pursuing? And why specifically legal filmmaking?
When I was given an option about choosing my advisory courses, my clear-cut decision was legal filmmaking. It is due to the fact that I'm really fascinated with, filmmaking and, working behind the camera. So since my childhood, I have been doing this thing. I have a YouTube channel with my friends. So I used to create the videos and all. So I had a quite good idea about how things work behind the camera and how to, execute things and projects. So when I got an option here, I just, opted legal filmmaking to try and pursue my passion, because in this field of law, it's good to have something which, you are aligning with your passion. And moreover, these legal filmmaking becomes very important in today, because the way we are seeing social media flourishing. So why not legal news and legal cases be presented to normal people in such a manner, so that they can, understand it properly, learn the law properly through some videos or documentaries. So that was my sole target, and to reach that goal, I think this course will help me a lot for pursuing my passion and reach the target which I have.
Again, the same question to Yaisuk. Amongst all of these non-taught advisory courses, why community leadership?
Ever since I was young, I like to be engaged with the community and I like to help the community in every way that I can. So when the advisory courses were introduced and I saw community leadership, so I thought to myself, I should choose community leadership because I like to contribute. And if this is an opportunity for me, then I'll take it.
That sounds very interesting. Uh, so again, Soumyadeep, in your pursuit of legal filmmaking and documentary, in what ways do you think the university has sort of supported you?
University always motivated me in pursuing passion. Since the initial days, there was Arunodaya sir who, inspired me a lot and helped me a lot in the shooting purpose and planning, scripting purpose. I learned a lot of things, and eventually later stage, college helped me a lot with providing me with cameras, tripods, mics, and all for my shooting purpose. Also, proper software for editing software, to be specific, in which we used to edit, and we usually edit on that software now also on the project that we're working in. So college has been supportive since day one, and it's like a great blessing.
That's nice to know. Coming back to Yaisuk, how, since it is a course in which there is no grading as such, it is pass and no pass. So in that ways, how has the mentorship been? Like, how would you gauge it? Like your faculty mentors, how have they directed you in your pursuit for a better community leader?
They have helped us a lot in many ways. Initially, when we could not think of anything to do, they were the ones who were there for us and they gave us suggestions that we should do this and we should do that. And also, when we have presented our first advisory course, they gave us suggestions about how we can improve. And that's how they have helped us.
So, I understand, Soumyadeep, it's only been a couple of trimesters for you. Uh, so, in the near future, do you have any plans or any ideas as to what sort of documentaries or legal filmmaking that you would be focused at as your personal projects?
Currently, I have a few projects that I have kept in my mind, and I'm trying to execute that thing gradually with time. Yeah, it is of course a time-taking process. So it will take some time, but I'm currently focusing on creating some legal documentaries based on some landmark cases, so that normal people of India, normal citizens can understand easily what the case talked about, what the judgment was, what the facts were. Also, I want to, create some short reels, short of videos where we will sum up all the cases that are happening in landmark judgments or statements by the Supreme Court and all via reels or some consumer related cases. So that will inspire people a lot. They will educate people a lot. So these are some projects I have in my mind, and I am planning to execute them in near future.
That's nice to hear. And also, how has the support been from your mentors thus far?
It was great, the way they inspire me throughout the process, the way they help me in planning and executing things. Being alone doing such a huge task is really tough. And when you have people around, experienced people around, giving their valuable inputs and suggestions, also helping out to execute tasks, reaching people, reaching locations. That is inspiring, because that motivates you. Like when you have such a support from people of the university to pursue your passion, pursue your dream. When you get such support, it motivates you a lot, and it makes you feel like, yes, I have to do this, not for myself, but for these people who are believing in me more than myself. So this is huge. This is huge.
Okay, Samyadeep, I'm seeing quite a lot of fan following you have who are commenting on this Instagram live. There is Frankie Dude 22. He says that he's a big fan of yours. And he also, I guess, wants you to smile. So I think you have a serious face. Maybe smile for our audiences. They are waiting for you. Um Again, Frankie is saying, please, Soumyadeep sir, don't ignore me. Soumyadeep sir, do not ignore uh, your followers. Uh, do we have any questions? When your live gets over, please come to my home today for a full party. Definitely, I'm sure our student will join you in the gala. Uh, it's if any of you who are watching this live, if you have any questions for our students, they would be happy to answer. uh, Subhashish is saying again, Somadeep, and Subhashish again, our role model, quite a role model. Perhaps uh, you could be a big name in future for legal filmmaking, and our star Aritra Sinha Roy. Nice. Uh, on a fun note, then, both of you are in your second year and fourth trimester, is it? Or fifth trimester, yes. And both of you are in different domains. So, Yaisuk, you are in BA LLB, and Soumyadeep is in BS LLB. So, tell me more about your experience till now. You've completed almost like 2 years. So, or 1.5 years, I suppose. So, how has your journey been?
Ever since I have joined this university, I've had a lot of fun experiences, and also by joining BALB, I think I have found the thing that I've wanted to do, because I've been very passionate about arts and policy administration. And when I found out that they give the subjects that I like to learn, then I was very happy.
Okay, yeah, so I guess you also have quite a fan following. Tupac 2011 is saying you are a star. Definitely, all of our students are stars in their own way. Coming to Samideep, do you find BSLLB to be a lot more rigorous than your other courses that we have here, BALLB and BBLLB?
Uh, I mean, my life totally changed after coming here. The course that I'm pursuing is giving me, the professional vibe, from morning 9 to 5, that vibe I'm getting in this college. But it is also helping me a lot, because I'm saying it frankly, when we are getting used to of this timetable now, it will be really easy for us when we are going for job. It will be easy for us to get used to the timetable and all, and this will help us in our professional life as well. So I mean, this is a huge benefit for us as of now.
And we also have, since it's a hilly area, we are in the northeast, the temperatures are dropping. It's a beautiful place to be in. And having come from outside to northeast, how do you find this change, Somideep?
Um, It's not such that it has been tough for me, because since my childhood I have been visiting many places, and especially I have a different attraction towards mountains. So I mean, like every Sunday I used to grab my scooty and I used to go to Darjeeling Hills and stay in any villages and all. So I was used to this condition, and even in my city in North Bengal, Coach Bihar, the temperature of the Coach Bihar and Shillong in this winter is near about same at this moment. So it was easy for me, to get used to the temperature. But yes, when it comes to December, January, February, the temperature is really low here. So that time I have to make some special arrangements with warm clothes and all. So otherwise, it was quite easy for me to getting used to these conditions.
Nice. So, big fan of Yaisuk. Yaida Phila. I'm sorry. It's a big name. I'm not able to pronounce, but I guess your friends are supporting you big time. Yaisuk, you are born and raised here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, with the eclectic mix of students that we have coming from all over the country in Meghalaya, how do you think it helps you with the educational environment or otherwise?
Since I've never been out of my state, not even once, so I think it's a very good opportunity for me to get and see the diversity of people from all around the country. And when there's a mix of people from outside, I think we can learn so much from them. Even if I don't get to go outside, just by asking them questions and hanging out with them, I have learned a lot of things from them.
That's very good to hear. Going back to Soumyadeep, BSLLB program is sort of a rarity in law schools in India. With keeping that in mind, would you like to enlighten our audience or perhaps the prospective students who wish to join this institute as to what are the subjects in this courses and what's the benefit of choosing this course, uh, learning wise, and also in the future career pathways?
Well, BSLLB, BS in Data Science, it is a unique course which is offered by only two institutions in all over India. One is IIT Madras, who has its own course, separate course for this, which is available online as well, hybrid, I guess. And other one is National Law University Meghalaya. So BSLLB in Data Science, in this course, we usually get used to learning data science, algorithms, and other computation programming based on Python programming languages. And we, in this course, code out different solve solutions for the problems which we have usually. To be specific, creating um, a database out of raw data cleaning and all. So structuring the data and eventually finding out solutions to get the desired result. That is what we are taught of as of now. um, to all who are who are eager to take this course, I mean, yes, you can, because this is a unique course. This will be a great experience, learning this thing, because as it is unique, you have a lot of scope, coming up, trying new things here, and experience the change that is happening. And for placement related, if you ask me, there is only one job for this thing, specifically for BSLLB, that is a post in RBI. So that post, IPR officer, I guess. So that is one post that is there for BSLLB students. Otherwise, there are firms and all where you can pursue IPR cases or any other cyber law cases. So this is the future prospect of BSLLB here.
Okay, we are nearing the conclusion of the second episode of React at NLU Meg. So, in conclusion, I would want both of you to tell me about one of your most memorable times till now. And Yaisuk, would you like to tell?
The most memorable time for me is always when we celebrate the advanced Christmas and all of us we gathered together and I was performing. So that was one of the most memorable experience for me.
So, I would like to tell our audience that when she says performing, she is actually a very good musician. She plays guitar and she sings very well. And I do see her as a future musician in the making. So, we do have two, not just law students who are pursuing community leadership and legal filmmaking in their advisory courses, apart from their BA, LLB, and BBA, LLB. They also are creative geniuses in their own fields. Like Samyadeep, we, in our discussions, often says that he's the official PR of this university. For he's quite active in our social media campaigns, and so is Yaisok. In any kind of event, you'll find her as the opening act, and then same for Samyadeep. Which would be your most memorable moment here till now?
To be specific, executing any events is the memorable part for me. I remember organizing moot courts with just one batch of us. The 40 students, pulled up a national moot court in our first year. So that was a great feat, I believe, and that's rare in India or the world, maybe. So it was great working with everyone, putting all the problems, I mean, like issues which you face, as we are together, we used to solve all the problems together. We used to smile together. We used to laugh together. We used to work together. So that was a great experience. And also the freshers that we organized this time, ma'am, I mean, like that was a great experience. Everyone together welcoming the juniors out there, dancing, laughing, joking, and having the shy session, of course. How to forget that thing? So that was a great experience for me in this college so far.
Yes, so even though we are a university that's just 2 years old, let's say, but we are no, when it comes to any kind of competitive excellence, we do not fall short. To be able to pull off a national moot court with one batch in 1 year, I think that's hats off to the students with what they were able to accomplish. And nice interviewer, ma'am. Your voice is superb. Thank you. I think that's Yaisuk's friend. Uh, on a parting note or a concluding note, I would like both of you to address our audience. Or Yaisuk, what would you say?
Thank you so much for watching our live video. And if you have any relatives or any sister or brother who is doing their 12 and they want to do law, they can always apply for National Law University.
Yes, and we do have 50% reservation for local students here, so perhaps not many would be aware of it. In If you have any queries, I think all our students they have. You can either reach out to us on our social media platforms. We would be happy to address it. At the same time, I'm sure you can contact our students here, and they would be happy to help you out with any kind of query that you have. And Soumyadeep, what would you say in conclusion?
In conclusion, I want to tell those students who are dreaming to come to this university, be the change. Be the change, because NLU Meghalaya is not an usual university; it's a university of future. It doesn't make students. It does as a employee, but a leader. So that is the difference between NLU Meghalaya and other universities when it comes to comparison. So I will ask you, just come up, enjoy the change, um, enjoy the environment here, enjoy the surrounding, enjoy the um, time learning out things. And if you have any problem, just you can DM me. I'm always open to DMs. And um, for any queries, you can contact the social media handles of our Instagram and other social media handles which we have. We are ready to help you and pursue your dreams.
Ida says, wishing both of you students a bright future. Uh, Subhashis is saying he wants a change. And he says, Somadeep sir, please show me the right path. I'm sure he'll show you the right path. You can DM him. Please give him your contact number. He is an ardent fan. Anyway, I would thank my two students for joining this live and engaging in a very bright conversations about the advisory courses and other aspects. Uh, that's it for the second episode of NLU Meg. Cherry Blossom Festival is beginning tomorrow in Shillong, Meghalaya. So if you come and join here, you would be blessed to attend such festivals. Again, tomorrow we do have a symposium, technology transfer and intellectual property. Do check our social media handles for all such updates. That would be thank you. That would be a thank you from my side to all of you. And do reach out to us on all our social media handle. Good evening. Have a good night. Bye.